Hi friends, good morning. Today we'll concentrate on one of the most important tutorial that's very important for interviews and all. So also when you are building any application, that is very important that we can see here this activity life cycle. This activity life cycle has major role in our development. So why it's affecting this? See, normally as of now, what we are doing any program, just we are doing that within a onCreate method itself. But this activity has total 7 methods. So what are the 7 methods we'll discuss in detail. Before that, just we'll create a project and we'll come here. We'll discuss in detail what are the other things are there in this. So just I'm creating this here one project that is name called as activity life cycle. Just I'm giving you name as activity life cycle. So I think as workspace I changed it. Just I want to change the workspace. So I'm changing this workspace. So activity life cycle. So while creating a while creation of this, we can discuss about here something about this. So this activity life cycle has total 7 methods. So total 7 methods. What are the 7 methods? First one is here on create. First one is on create. So on create, then on start, on start, on create, on start, on resume, then on pass, then on stop, then on stop, on destroy. So these are the six. One other is there, that is I'll write here on restart. So these are the 7 methods are there in activity lifecycle. So these methods are here. It's a major role in our Android activities. So how this can be here? See, I'm creating now means I'm checking with this what happens here. See, when uncreate is nothing but it can create a root element of your XML. Root element is nothing but here whatever the root layout is there, that root layout can be created here. For the root element, there are some other components are there in a drag and drop button, checkbox, text view, whatever it should be. So that can be attached on in the onStart method. And for the root element, remaining parameters can be attached in onStart. Then once it's onStart, it goes to resume. Then now it's interacting with the user. So if it is a success case, it goes here. First, it can be started here. It can become here. Then after in resume, here now it's interacting with the user. Once it is interacting with the user, as a user, if I click on back button, then it goes to pass, then it goes to stop, then from there it goes to destroy. It's complete. One application should be closed like this. In case if I'm in a same, if I'm in case if I open one activity, it's open. Now it's a video application. Now here I'm watching video. I'm watching video here. Now it's a video is playing. Unexpectedly, I got one call or message or something disturbance. If in case first case is the message, if the disturbance as message. If it is the message, so message disturbance could be very lesser time. So what happens here, if it is in a message, just it goes to little bit pass and again start from here itself. It goes to pass because the message tone should be less than a 5 seconds. So it goes here and it can start from here again this message. Then in case of message, if call should come, what happens? If call can come, again it goes from here to here, then stop here to, it goes here and restart, then from here to it goes here, again it start from here. Means whenever it's in a longer disturbance, it goes to pause stop and then it goes to restart, then it start from the start. If it is a smaller disturbance, from the pause itself it goes back and it will restart. Means passage should be small blink, so it just blink and it go back and it can start this process. This is the complete. Sometimes application may force crashes, means application may kills. Yes, sometimes it may kills. That kills case, either it can happen from here or from here because of some insufficient memory, some battery low, such kind of cases we could not go. But if it is in case, it can start from on crate itself. So sometimes from here also it may happen. Some point here also it may happen here like this. So this is the about this activity life cycle. Here it goes like this. But first we'll write here this programmatically in this program. We'll check clearly what happens here now. See, just in this, I'm not touching any Java portion, XML portion. Just I'm writing here all methods in this Java itself. See, I'll create one by one all methods and destroy on start, on start, on start, on stop, on resume, on restart, on resume. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 is missed. That is on pause is missed. So now I'm writing here on pause. So this like this. Now for each and every place, just I'm writing one toast or understandable. So I'll create, because just where we are need to know that. Also I'll write one log to check in a console output this result. Same here I'm writing this. Now this 2 I'll write in every place. So in a destroy, start, everywhere I am writing this. Just I'll change that message respective method name. I want to paste there. See, just here pause, pause, resume, resume, on restart, on restart, then on stop, on stop, on start, on start, then on destroy, on destroy. Here 1 0 has extra key, so I'm removing that. See, now I'm running this application. We'll see here what happens in each step. We'll concentrate here. Also we'll check here in a logcat. So what happens in a logcat, that is a result. So here we able to the details what happening here. This when I'm running this, how it is executed, we'll see here background, we'll see everything here how the disturbance will come, how what happens, everything we can observe here in detail. This, see, these all are the background things are going on my phone. Now we can able to check with this. So once it come output, so still this project is running. Once it is going to install, we'll open this. But here in this, it's a very important while writing the front and back things. When you have multiple activities in one project, this is the very important thing for us. See here, it's installing now. Just we can check this now here. See, it's installed. See, on create, on start, and on resume. Here you can see here on create, on start, and on resume. So here normally I'm pressing here back button on my phone. See, activity pause, destroy. Oh, here see, pause, destroy, and close. It's a normal process. Again here I'm opening the same application from phone. So here activity life cycle, I'm opening that same. It's a call on create, on resume, on this. So now I want some disturbance here. So now I cannot able to show this call and message because my phone already it's there. So now just I unlocked. If it is locked, so it goes to resume pause stop. Now I'm unlocking my device. Now I'm unlocking my device. Once I unlock my device, it's a restart, start, and resume like this. See, if I leave this phone like this, automatically whenever it's locked, again it goes to the same step. These are the steps it could happens. But this is very important. See, when I'm watching video or something, unexpectedly I got some other call, message, something. When I goes back, again when where it stopped from there, it wants to start means the continuous process thing we can start in on start or on restart method we can start. Even though sometimes maybe unexpectedly when we are moving outside like that, we can start call automatically on lock phone. Then it is a lock, then we can go and we can see from there where it is doing that. We can control from the on restart itself. That is, see, again my phone went to lock. It's, see, again I'm unlocking, again it's restart and resume like this process should be continued. These all are very important. It's also very important for interview as well. Again in this, there are few more things are there in this. There are here in this three steps are there, it means three levels are there in activity life cycle. First level is complete life cycle. Second one is visible. Third one is visible and interaction. So these all are the three steps are there in this. So what are these steps? See, complete life cycle. That complete life cycle is from on create to on destroy. This is the complete life cycle. On create to on destroy is the complete life cycle. Visibility here on resume to on stop. It's visible means whenever here I'm here, when I got a call or something disturbance, it can be visible. It can be visible on the background, but I can interact with only the latest activity. Then after this here, this is only in between of the resume and pass. Only in between of the resume and pass. In between of these two only, it can be interaction with the user. Whenever any new activity will comes, this activity will go back. It cannot be interact with the user. And again, small thing here, this one small example. This means in interview they will ask this question: what is activity life cycle? Can you explain? So you can explain this activity life cycle has total 7 methods. It has on start, on resume, on pass, on stop, on destroy, and on restart. And whenever it comes to this one here, you can write here uncreate means it has total 3 levels. One is complete life cycle, visible and invisible and interaction. Just you can explain about in between what are this, it should be this. Then after this, they will ask immediate question. One activity started at 8:41. 8:41, 50 seconds. Second activity I started as 8:42, 30. Now current time is 8:43. What is the state of each activity? What is the state of each activity? Means obviously which activity has started latest, that activity could be in a state of resume. This state could be in on stop. This you can remember always. What is the latest activity started? That should be this. So this is the way. This is about life cycle. It's a very very important. Please go through, and this description I'm providing here in description. Please go through and please subscribe to get more updates.